What is up, everybody? I hope that you can hear me. I've double and triple checked things to make sure that that's the case. Let me just double check, triple check a few more things here. Still getting a few things set up, so just bear with me here. I hope that you guys will enjoy this new platform. It's going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to be a lot better. Let's see here. Okay, I think I'm all set up and I have what I need. Just double check one more thing. Can you guys hear me out there? So, I just want to verify that you guys do have sound. Could anybody comment and let me know if we have sound? That's all that I need. Just want to double check that before we really get into things here. Alright, well, no one's saying anything. Alright. A little bit different, like I was saying. I'm still not sure if you guys could hear me, though. Okay, loud and clear. I could hear in Australia. Alright, I guess we're working. Everything sounds good. Everything should be set up pretty good. Take these earphones off. This is the first one of these that I've done, so it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to have to make sure that things are working. So let's get down to it. First of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us, and the comments. Feel free to comment, talk among yourselves. I'm going to try to keep up with you guys as best as I can. We're going to do a little bit of cleaning up some gold, and we are going to do a little chit-chatting, a little miner talk, and hope you guys enjoy. Oh, I have some video to review too. That'll be kind of blended in here as we're doing things of some past trips. So hope you guys enjoy. I have still the giveaway that I'm doing, or the contest I should say. Check my last stream. I'm doing the gold that you see in the other below here. This stuff, remember this contest, this stuff's all dry and ready to go. So if you haven't already entered, check out that video, and you basically want to guess the weight, and if you win, you're going to get this right here, which is a couple of pickers. We have a couple of pickers, and there's some crystalline gold in there. There's a little slug of some aluminum, some silver, and what else? I think there's a picker. Oh, there's a quartz picker with some gold in it too. So doing that still. We just need to get to 100 likes and subs on that, and we will do we'll announce the winner. So if you haven't gotten to that already, let's get her done. So, all right. So far, so good. Everybody seems to be in here. Right on. Brandon Curry's here. Prospector Josh. Right on for stopping by, man. That's awesome. Joe Bucci. Sean from Australia. Right on. We got a bunch of guys in here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait a little bit and just kind of hang out. Just talk among ourselves, maybe, I guess, and wait for a few more viewers. We'll give it a little bit, and then we'll get started. And I have some video to share with you guys of some of the past trips. I did a trip yesterday. I have video of that. I have video from my trip with Adam, California Mother Lode, California Gold Rush. We did a good trip. That was last week, and then I have footage of a trip that I did with a buddy of mine, Eric, prior to that. So we're gonna have some fun here. What's up, Code? Right on for joining, man. I'm glad that it's working out. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you guys could hear me. Put some work into this. This is going to be my new thing, I think. I'm going to try to do these live recaps and do these live cleanups. I'm talking to a couple of different distributors of some equipment, trying to get a deal worked out, maybe a sponsorship. I have a lot of different ideas for this. So going forward, I'm thinking that instead of these longer videos, I'm going to do these recaps, and we could go live. We could all hang out together. We could all chat, talk, comment. A little bit different, and then you could always go back and check it out if you missed it. So this should be kind of interesting, a little bit of a learning curve for all of us, I think. Yep, multiple camera angles, everything's working the right way. You can see here, no trickery. Everything's live. Getting some more viewers. I don't know, we'll give it a few more minutes here. Let some more people join. Right on, Brandon. Got the family in here. Robert joined. What's up, Robert? Glad you joined, man. Glad you joined. I got so many ideas for this. I got to get some footage of the next trip that I do. Some like tranquil little babbling brook video that I could kind of mix in with some of this stuff. Do some green screen stuff. I got so many ideas. I got some money invested in it. I went out and bought some equipment in order to do this, and spent a lot of time figuring this out. It's not easy. So I still have a lot of stuff to figure out too, so bear with me. So this is, I don't know if there's a guy last time that was giving me guff about it, but this is what I was using as a surface tension, breaker or whatever you want to call it, to change the viscosity, or I'm not sure exactly how you want to word it, but you put this in the water and it's basically like your jet dry stuff, to help the gold not float. So this right here, if you have some of this, it's biodegradable. It's just I have this from motorcycle riding, And I forget who it was. Somebody on maybe the forum was giving me all kinds of guff about it, but there's nothing wrong with using this stuff, man. It's biodegradable, this stuff. It's non-toxic, and it does the same thing, and I have it for free. So. Got 12 people watching. All right, we're gonna get going here. So let's see, what are we gonna do first? I think we will move over to this table over here. And hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. I had to mess with the Blue Bowl. The Blue Bowl was driving me crazy. It's so loud, I could not pick it up in the microphone, and I had to mess with the pump, and finally got it as quiet as possible. So, this is pretty. We'll get this out of the way here. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. What's in this? This is a cool little metal pan that I bought, but check this out. Inside of that is this little rock. I don't know if I could get it up there. Good. This is kind of difficult. I think that's a piece of petrified wood. It looked really neat underwater when I grabbed it. It didn't look like a normal rock, but it ended up in my pan, and I'm pretty sure it's a piece of petrified wood. I know Adam had talked about that. Somebody up on one of the rivers up there gets a lot of it and makes some cool jewelry and stuff out of it, but it has like grain to it, and it's like translucent. It doesn't look like any rock I've ever seen. It's definitely, I think it's petrified wood, but pretty cool. Okay, so what we'll do here is I had to go and stop over in Auburn. I got me some of these guys. I needed these for using the Blue Bowl. I had a 30 mesh, but it was a big one for a pan, and I got me these. These are for your cleaning up gold. You want to use these ones, and basically I have a 100 mesh, a 50 mesh, and a 30 mesh, and I'll have 3 processes of running the Blue Bowl with these different sizes. It'll make it work a lot better. Before I was only meshing it down to 30 or screening it down to 30 mesh, so this should make it a lot better. So petrified bear shit. Could be, man. Could be a freaking petrified hobo tooth. I don't know. It looks kind of funky. All green. I don't know if this camera picks it up very good. If it'll like even zoom in on it. Hey, zoom in on that. Yeah, I'll have to play with this and get this down a little bit better. It's not picking it up very good, but all right, back to this. These are all my cons. This is from the trip that I just did. This trip was yesterday. This is a solo trip. This was up to Adam's spot. In the video that you'll see here shortly, hopefully that he was cool with that. I mean, he told me that he wanted to show me the spot before he left, and went back to Boston. So I kind of think that meant like, hey, so you know where it's at, so you could go work it, because I can't. So anyways, I was up there. I thought that I would run into him. I didn't. This is what I ended up with. But it's a good amount, pure black sand and gold. What I was doing up there is I was panning it down. I was vacuuming and panning it down and trying to keep it just as fast as possible. I wasn't going very, panning it down much. So I got a lot of material here to play with. I'm hoping to get at least a gram, if not more. So we'll start with this. And let me move this over here so I can see the comments. Oh yeah, now I could really read what's going on here in the chat and stay current with you guys. So Hopefully once we start to get into the blue bowling is when I'll start playing some of this video from these trips here. I've never really done this yet with this, so this is going to be a little bit different. I think I'm just going to do it in this pan with this water. Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. I think the water will help it since it's already wet. Bring this pan in here. And we'll bring this pan in. This little metal pan is sweet. I picked this up just because it was neat. I don't think I'd ever use it, but maybe for cleaning up gold. This is probably all I'll use it for. It's probably perfect for that. And it'll stay down at the bottom of this pan. Hey, look. That worked out perfect. Double check something really quick over here. Making sure we're still going here. Okay, everything looks good, I guess. All right, back to what we were doing. I'm going to take these guys, just kind of put them in here like so. And we will use, I have a glass. This was my drinking water in case I needed some water to drink. All right. Okay. Let's get back to cleaning up this gold. All right. Now, what I'm going to do here, let's try to pour this in here without spilling any. Oh, yeah. Start with that right there, and I guess we'll take this water, and voila. More water over here. Poor Gary, man. I didn't know that people could even watch the tests. I was messing with the tests all day. That's embarrassing. Hopefully, wow. I was trying to do them as private. I kept marking them private and doing a test because I thought that it wouldn't show you guys when I did a test. So maybe, I guess I was wrong. But this is my official test run here. So I'll just work with this. Almost. Man, this stuff takes a little bit of time. Well, for all you guys that have somewhere to go, you could always check back because this is probably going to be running for a little while. But that looks good there. That's one down. Just give her a shake. Oh yeah. That looks good. I think that worked pretty good. Let's split it up open. These are cool. They clip into each other. So you could unclip them. See like that? Yeah. Alright. Set that one aside. This one still has... I don't know if I'm going to be able to go any more than this. 30 mesh. Most of this isn't even going through this one. I'll just kind of... There's a lot of water in it still. I'll just set this one aside here. As long as we get it down to 30 mesh, we'll be alright. Yeah, baby nugget bucket, that's true. Yeah, this thing's kind of, these are kind of interesting. I like the ones that Two Toes has and he makes. I would prefer those. And let me tell you, man, I went into Pioneer Mining, and much respect to those guys, but these things aren't cheap for what they are. I paid a pretty penny. I walked out of there paying a pretty penny for these things. I needed them, but yeah, you could get them online a lot cheaper. If you need them, Pioneer Mining is awesome because they're right there in the mother lode. You got pretty much everything you need, but it'll cost you. Just like the good old days. And it was funny too because I was in there, and I'll show you later, I was talking to one of the guys that, you know, I think maybe he's probably the son. I know the daughter works there, but the guy looked like a younger version of the owner, so I'm assuming maybe his son. And I asked him, you know, do you guys sell a brush for the blue bowl, you know, to brush up the gold? And he says, he just looked at me crazy and like almost upset, and he was like, you don't need that. Like, you don't do, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, and he like walked me over there to show me. And I wanted to tell the guy I had this channel and like, hey, I was going to do this, check it out. But he kind of was like I was a noob or something, you know, this is how you do it. And I wanted to be like, yeah, but sometimes I get a lot of gold and I need to brush it all into a pile and suck it up. And he's like literally like saying that you could do that. You want to do that with the snuffer bottle. You want to like blow it all into a pile, and you don't want to use a brush. Whatever that means. I mean, I think it's all right. The brush I'm using is an expensive paintbrush. It's like horsehair or something. I don't know. It's very fine, and it's not going to hurt that thing. And you sweep it all up into a pile and you suck it up. So I didn't want to argue with him. I let him show him. I entertained his idea and was, all right, cool, you know, and went on my way. But lesson learned, man. I mean, just sweep it up. Oh yeah, this is getting down there. Remember, the whole point of this is to just kind of have like an open forum. I want to do these, you know, as much as I can. I'm hoping to do this once a week. Maybe we'll get a day in rotation, and I'm hoping to bring home some cons from at least a day trip or something once a week. I know that that's not going to happen guaranteed all the time for sure, but that's the goal. So, alright, I think we're ready for some more material here. Oh, wait. Let's see. The problem with this is I need some more gold pans so that I can empty this stuff out into these gold pans. Because I know that there's some pieces, I can see them in there. There's some gold stuck in there. I don't know if the camera will see that or not. Up in the top corner there's one bigger piece. And I see one down in here too, it's stuck. So I'm going to empty this out into this pan. That'll be for that size. Let me get more gold pans. I need to grab them real quick here. got me some more gold pans. Don't mind the pink one. This one's my daughter's. Alright. So the pink one will be the next size. Bottom one. No, that's the catch pan for that. It's that little metal pan is the catch pan for the last screen. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of this 100 mesh down here. Just kind of for shits and giggles, I guess. Kind of give that a good stirring with the finger. Could have called it something else, but I'm not gonna. Keep it all family in here as much as possible. Let me know if that music gets annoying. I could change it too. We'll put on some other stuff. In fact, let me do that really quick here. Switch it up a little bit. Back to this. This is going to be the good stuff, what's in this right here. This stuff made it through the 50 mesh, but not the 100. So, where are we going to put this guy? Put this guy. Dump this stuff in here. And then we'll assemble it and do some more. Let's check out this. I want to see the material that made it through this 100 mesh. Just look at it really quick here. I almost don't even want to pour the water off of it because I'm afraid of floaters. Super fine stuff. That's minus 100. What concerns me is I have stuff in and around the pan for some reason. I don't know how this material got outside of the pan. It's black sand. Well, if that's the case, it's all super fine. So maybe this stuff was so fine it was getting pushed around in there. So I'm going to take this out, and this will just be our sub 100 mesh dish, this big guy. Hey, Sean. Sean with Josh. Cool, man. I'll try to speak up. I know I get away from the mic. I'm thinking I'm going to get, the next thing is going to be a wireless headset. I got to get something that I could just move around with that you guys could hear me. I actually was talking, Best Buy doesn't sell something like that, you know, the little mic that you put on your shirt, like right here. That's going to be next, so we don't have to deal with the in and out with the microphone. All right, let's put this all back together. I shouldn't even probably have this out of here just in case anything's still trying to make its way through. All right, trying to already putting it together on. All right, let's get some more material. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's almost all of it. Hopefully this part of it you could hear me better. Now I could sit at the same height as the microphone for a little while at least. And there's some stuff in this bottle that just will not come out of here. That is crazy. That's all of our cons. So we're halfway through the screening process. We'll get down to blue balling. Yeah, I got the metal pan from Pioneer Mining in Auburn. Same place. That was the one thing that I thought was reasonably priced. And they have a lot of other metal pans. Like if you wanted a full-size metal pan or a little bit bigger or whatever, they had a bunch of different ones in there. I just like that one because it's just neat. I feel like I need to have a more like official gold style cup. Using this is a Red Lobster glass. Good old Red Lobster glass. And no, I didn't steal this. It actually was some promotion where if you bought a special drink you got to keep the glass. Just in case some people are wondering that. I could turn down the music. Let me turn down the music. That was a problem. Thanks, guys. Right on, man. Right on, Joe. See, I'm still getting used to the software, so I didn't realize when I switched to the song, I had to tone down the volume on that too. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this is a lot faster now. What's up, the bald one? Right on for stopping by, man. Alright, I think that's all of this one. Get rid of you. So I guess, let's see, we're already 36 minutes into this. Wow, I'm sorry, you guys. Taking forever here. While I'm doing this, I guess I'm going to start playing some footage of one of the trips that we were just on. We were on a trip, let's see, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago. I went with my buddy Eric. Eric isn't on the YouTube circuit. He's not one of those guys you would see on YouTube, but he's from the Gold Forums. I've known him for a long time, and we've gone out prospecting quite a bit. And yeah, he was in my last video, so I'm gonna try to see if I could show you guys really quick here a little bit of footage from that trip. And we got some good gold, and you will see that in the footage. There it is. Well, we are about to embark on a little journey. Got Eric with us. Got the side-by-side all loaded up. And we are going to paradise. Well, we're on our way. We start hiking. Got everything locked up. I think I scared the crap out of Eric a little bit, but
yeah, I think you did.
He was good, man. He hung in there, and we got down here. We didn't die.
Didn't die.
Didn't die. All right. This is some bushwhacking right here. This trail is overgrown, but we're just saying, F it. We're gonna get to the water. Really cool flowers. There's a bunch of different ones all over the place. Uh-huh. I know. Very cautious. Trail was so high above the water. Very narrow and very treacherous. No, I'm saying this is slid out and someone repaired it right there. Somebody's camp. Somebody's boot. Well, what do you say? Is it this way? Yep.
This is spontaneous.
This is the first spontaneous dig, sample, whatever you want to call it, pan.
It's about a third of a pan of material. I just, was sampling, so I didn't want to run a huge pan full. But I think I will do more digging in that little trough.
Wow.
I mean, it was pretty pathetic amount of material actually, but I don't know how much, how much is over there.
Wow.
Hopefully a lot more and I'll have a good day.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might have to start around here somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Jump in.
Got a first decent pan. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. decent. It's hot as heck out here. So it's like 3/4 of the way through the day. We've been getting pretty consistent gold. Nothing really great, but pretty consistent. I'm gonna try to show you what I've got so far. It's looking good so far. Lots of color. The poison oak forest. Oh, started over.
Well, I'm back from that trip with Eric, and I got the gold cleaned up, and I'll show it to
I
you.
guess not. I'm not paying attention. Paying attention to the gold and not the video. Oh, here's the good stuff.
Pretty decent. I'd say it's
Pretty
probably a
decent
gram.
that day.
Hopefully. Hoping for a gram. There's one nice little
Felipe.
coarse piece in there. Actually did a little bit better than we thought we were going to do.
Good gold that day. All right, so yeah, that was a good trip. Hopefully Eric's watching. I hit him up about all this, and you know, he's new to the video stuff too. A lot of the guys that I'm out with, we're all kind of new to it. This is kind of new, so we're all getting used to being on the camera. I'm still trying to get used to it a little bit, but it's cool. It's cool trying to figure out a way to to bring you guys into all this. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get gold and to actually bring it to a platform. All right. And we're almost ready to blue bowl, guys. So, almost to the end of this. Alright, that's as clean as I'm going to get it. Looks like there's a lot of material stuck in this thing. A lot of it. It's probably gold, probably all kinds of gold and black sand in there, but probably lots of gold too. That's the bottom to that. And I'm going to put the bottom. See, they came with bottoms and tops, and I didn't know that. They had a bottom and a top, so now I do. And it works good in this case where you've just used it and there still might be things clinging on. Okay, now it's that time, that fun time for blue bowling. So I'm gonna do a few. This will be our little intermission. I'm gonna change up some cameras, views really quick here, and we'll start running the blue bowl. All right, so got that part taken care of. See, this is what I'm stuck with right now. This is a really good microphone, but I need wireless. So that's going to be the next step. What else do I need? Oh, this guy right here. You guys want to see the blue bowl, right? There it is. Okay. Now, for the microphone, that's the part. Oh, there we go. Maybe this will work. A little more. How about that? All right, let's do this. So what do you think we should run first? I don't know if there's like a specific order. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll run bigger to smaller. Sounds good to me. Hey Baldwin, I'm not sure about the Garrett pan, man. I'm sure if you, man, Google is so powerful. Just Google it, and I'm sure there is somewhere out there you could order that pan. I have not seen that exact pan anywhere to know to recommend for you. Okay, let's try to do this without dropping the microphone into the water. So we'll run this stuff first. There's a lot of blonde sands in that stuff still, so you guys can see. We'll cut back on the blue bowl. We'll let that thing die down. You have to prepare this. It depends on what kind of water you have, but it will build up stuff in here pretty fast. And so in order to take care of the blue bowl, they give you this little patch of, this is just like a miner's moss. It's a little bit abrasive, just enough to rub this thing down and clear all that stuff that builds up. So that's already been done. That's why I was leaving it running, just to kind of keep it all nice and the water nice and clean. So now that it's all died down, we'll start the blue bowl. This will be interesting. I haven't seen any of this yet. These are straight up cons from yesterday. This came from the river yesterday, so fresh cons for you. Don't get any more. I don't think Discovery Channel could put out any gold any faster than that. All right. So that's all of it. one size down. Now that was, I think that's the 30 mesh. That's all my 30 mesh. And that's not gold, that's blonde sand. Wow, this camera really makes it look like gold in there. That's not gold, that's blonde sand. Get rid of that. Ruben J. Right on, man. I appreciate it. The Baldwin, Virginia. You're over there where, back on the East Coast where Adam's heading back that way. I don't really know much about that way. The furthest back east I've been is to Iowa. And it's a lot different than California, that's for sure. Alright, let's start this thing up. Looking good. It's already separating the gold way better than it did before, just because of the classification. I'm going to run it at the line. You can see I marked this thing. There's a line right there. That's where it's kind of like a sweet spot for it when it's classified. When it's not classified, you kind of got to play with the level a little bit more. But when it's classified, if you kind of stay around that line, it'll work wonders. See all that stuff? All those specks are gold. He just got off work. The man himself came to join us. What is up, Adam? Right on for stopping by, man. I was wondering if you're going to make it. That's kind of why, one of the reasons why I made it later was for everybody to get home from work, including you, man. And you know what? What's cool, Adam, is you made it just in time, because we're about to show some video here in just a second of our trip. And, you know, I think that Petey is a little bit more popular than you, man. I hate to say it. He's quite a lovable guy. I don't know what you're talking about with the flash thing, brother. What's the flash thing? Oh yeah, looking good. Looking good. You had me worried there, Adam, man, when I showed up yesterday and I seen some of your stuff there. I seen Petey's paw prints all over the place, and I knew you guys had been there not long ago, but they for sure weren't fresh, like very fresh. So I was like, man, I'm pretty sure he's on that trip that he was talking about with getting the bigger gold. And I was right, because I seen your video, and yeah, you were. There's some black sand in there that just does not want to go. Well, we'll just have to crank her on up again. Oh, look at that gold. Just look at it. Brandon, just look at it, Brandon. Look at all that. Oh yeah, flash in your pan. Yeah, man, he's got a show similar to this too. I've seen it. The guy that really is cool with this setup, that does this stuff, is, I think it's Cliche Guitars, and he does some stuff. He does some really neat things. He's kind of the one that sparked my interest with this whole different view setup, and I've been thinking about stuff like this for a long time. And I had to learn a bunch of different software and buy some stuff, and I'm still bringing it all together, man. But it's on its way. Eric, there's your shout out, man. Zimowski? How do you say that? Zimowski? Hope I'm not butchering it too much, man. I need to put my other monitor that I'm watching you guys. I'm just afraid I'm going to drop it somewhere in the water. That'll be the next thing I need to set up, is somewhere to put this thing. For now, I'm going to have to just leave it down here, I guess. Right on, Eric. Right on for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. First timers are super welcome. I think that we will use our brush, the forbidden brush. Don't let the guys that make the blue bush, blue bush, don't let the guys that make the blue bowl tell you not to use the brush, man, because they will. They don't like you using brushes in their bowls, but I'm lazy. You see all that gold in there? I don't want to like blow it around. That's what he wanted me to do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this fine brush and sweep it all up. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? There we go. Look at that. And I like how it's all perfectly, almost all exactly the same size, since we took the time and carefully classified it. See, what's the harm in that? I don't understand what I just did that's so bad. I guess because they didn't think of it or something. I don't know. But whatever. Now we take this guy here, little snuffer-uffer. Uh-oh. What's happening? Brand new, doesn't work. Take it back. Oh, wasn't on tight enough. Okay. There goes some of that gold. Behind the cone. I know. There's still a lot of black sand in here. Let's see. Let's brush it all out and see if we can get it to separate this last little bit. And while we're doing that, I don't know if Adam's still here or not, but I'm going to play some video for you guys of our trip. So I'll start that now. Petey doesn't want to leave. Petey's like, I want to go for a ride in this car. There you go. Good boy.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Everybody's telling me not to come down here. My girlfriend's on my shit. My mom's on my shit. Don't go down there. Just fucking relax for a little while.
Nope.
No.
Right back in the poison.
Going, yep.
Right back in the poison.
Rub it all over my face this time. Oh man, we made it.
We made it.
Made it out here with Adam and Justin.
Yep.
And Petey.
Yeah.
Petey, the star of the show.
Goat sniffer.
Yep. He was checking, he was watching me. He was behind me the whole way down. He was like making sure that I was all right.
Yeah.
Got a safety vest on.
Yeah, he's funny. That spot is awesome.
Why bring everybody down here and take my gold?
Look at Adam's cool balancing stones. I'm about to do my first pan. I've been running some material through the sluice and just a couple buckets. Adam's down there in the hole down there digging stuff out. I'm gonna do this pan here as kind of like a test pan on some crevices. Let's see what happens. So there's my one decent pan so far. Pretty good pan. There's Adam going at it. Get that gold. Bring this guy anywhere, man.
Right?
How bad is it? Damn. Ow. Ooh. On that knuckle. Yeah, I wouldn't even, I mean, you could get it stitched, but that's something that's gonna not heal very good from anyways.
Right.
Just might as well just wrap it up.
Yep.
Yep.
Wrap it up, back to work.
That's right. Big boy stuff out here. Trying to do too many things at once. Look at that separation of that black sand. That was pretty cool.
The whole bottom of the pan
Pretty cool stuff,
man.
man.
Yeah. Drop ripples.
You really need to get on
way
some
better
live
right
adventures.
here. This
One day we'll
flower.
make that happen.
You see, like, I probably
6 or
you got
7
way
G.
more of that stuff than I have. And I'm running my thing really low too, like
I go really slow water here, and you seem to catch tons of fun.
Check this out. Adam's got some really unique skills, man. I couldn't do this. It'll take some patience right there. There's one pan from, this is one good vac. One good tank on the vac. Oh, what's up, Petey? What's up, dude? Came to say hi? Good boy. Petey is cool as heck, man. He's like the coolest dog ever, aren't you? You're like the luckiest dog ever. You get to do all these cool adventures. Cool dog. Lots of fun stuff in there. And then it's all up in here too. Pretty awesome that that rock stuff is still standing. I know when I was down there yesterday, I was like, wow, that's awesome. Quick one, just way up high. Some engineering right there. Some Mother Lode engineering. Gold Rush engineering. I got a little poker. See, there it is. A little poker. And a bunch of fines. Wide brim hat. One hell of a day. Makes a difference. I left it in my travel trailer. Can't wait to get home and unfortunately I need to go get it. I didn't have it on my last trip. Pretty cool. So yep, that was an awesome time, man. I had a freaking blast with Adam, and man, we got to get back together once you get back from Boston, man. I know you're doing that dig this weekend. I'm pretty sure you're still doing the dig. I know I seen you're doing the giveaway. That's freaking amazing and awesome, and some lucky kid's gonna get some cool stuff for sure. Everybody should go check that out on Adam's channel. Adam's commenting in the comments. You'll see him, California Gold Rush. That's who I'm talking about. Right on, Adam. So yeah, man, we need to get back together and get some real gold. You know, as soon as you get back, let's do it. I gotta get this thing set up again. Let's flush it out here. Let me mess with some cameras really quick here. Oh, all right, we're back. So there's still some stuff in the bottom of here that needs to be cleaned out, and I think we'll just try to flush it out by ramping this thing up. Gotta get one of those vacs, man. If you got the right spot like you do, it really does make a difference. I was kind of working that same spot where we left off, and it didn't really, I mean, it was kind of steady, but it wasn't as good as the top layer. I think that top layer on that bedrock in that spot under the tree, that was the good spot. Yeah, that looked like it blew all the material out of there. Oh yeah, almost all of it out, which is good because I keep these cons anyway. So I have plans in the works for these cons and this channel. Like I said, I'm talking to a few different companies, and we might be doing a few different things here come soon. Oh, there's still some gold down in there. Some gold that didn't want to leave. And there's still some black sand, but you know what? I got to get that stuff out of there, or else it's just going to kick up all the finer stuff. See, that's why, that right there is why I was asking myself earlier if it mattered which way I did this, and it does. I should have went the softer stuff or the lightest stuff to the heavier, because now I have to take all this crud out of here, or else it's going to kick up the finer stuff. So let me do that really quick. Yeah, I messed around in a few other spots when I was up there yesterday, Adam, and I didn't really do anything better than that spot. Everything was pretty much the same. Over kind of on where the creek's coming down, over there's some that's like way further down. I messed with that too, and that seemed to be all right, but nothing spectacular. I really think that we just need to go there and dig gravel. If I go there again, that's what I'm going to do, is just dig gravel into a sluice, because that's what pays off at that spot too. Alright, let me get another snuffer bottle. Oh, I'll use this guy. This is something new. I'll try out this. This came from Pioneer Mining. It just looked interesting to me. I'm like, I could figure out some way to use it, and we'll try it right now. And I'll just put that in the tailings, because that's basically what it is. What's up, Free Spirit? Glad you joined us. Those guys were digging in your hole. Yeah, man. I did notice there's quite a few people down there. That I don't know if you've seen a lot of people down there, but there was a couple. I think 2 different couples wandered down there, and then left because there's nowhere to really hang out. But that was all the traffic I had yesterday with people. All right, so we're gonna run some more. Let's keep it going. Let's see here. We have this stuff right here. This is the next stuff. So this is all minus 30, I believe. Or what was that we just ran? No, this is minus 50. Yeah, this is minus 50. So some good stuff, and there's quite a bit of it. All right. Get rid of a little bit of that water. And you know what, guys? I've been holding it for a long time. It's been an hour. I'm really glad that some of you guys have stuck it out this whole hour. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. That's some real dedication. And for everybody else that's just kind of poking in to say hi, I appreciate that too. I appreciate everything, man. Please hit that thumbs up. Just when you get a chance, just smash that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing this a lot more often, hopefully. And I need to use a restroom. So I'm going to do that really quick. And when we come back, we'll run this material here. back. So we were just about to run this material. Thanks for all you guys that are still watching. I'm gonna load this stuff up, and what we're gonna do is we will start the Blue Bowl up, and then I'll put some footage on from my trip yesterday, where this is the last video I have to share, and that is material. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. This material is from the footage I'm gonna show you. So we'll get this scooped out here. I needed to get a spoon, and I think that's what I forgot. What's up, Arizona Gold Rush and Oregon Gold Miner, or Gold Hunter? Right on for stopping by, man. Both of you guys. Okay, got a spoon. So, what I need is a little stand like right around here, or actually, yeah, maybe on this side, where I could look at the tablet so I could read what your guys' comments are, instead of looking down here. Be a lot nicer. That'll be next on my agenda to make. Constantly learning and evolving with this stuff. That looks like a good amount. Just a little more. Alright. You know what? We're going to put even more than that. We'll do like that. There we go. Alright, I'll start it up as soon as I'm done. I'm going to put on some footage for you guys. This footage, like I said, is from the trip where these cons came from yesterday. This came from Adam's spot, so hope you guys enjoy this video. Howdy everybody. We are on our way to another adventure. We're gonna get some good gold today. I'm actually headed up to Adam's spot. Pretty sure he said that I could go up there. I'm hoping. Hopefully he doesn't get mad. He did tell me, you know, he wanted to show me a spot before he went home, so that way I knew about it. So I'm assuming that means it's okay if I go up there. So I'm gonna go back and get some good fine flour gold, because that's what that spot's known for, and we're gonna get some of that good stuff so that we can do some cool cleanups with you guys, and yeah, it should be a good trip. So we are on our way down the trail. Hopefully I remember this correctly. Don't end up somewhere else. At least I get to hike out of here at my own slow snail-like pace. Well, I made it. This is I don't know what Adam would call it. Camp Adam. Camp California Gold Rush. But checking in on stuff for him, I guess. Do a little working. Hope he doesn't mind. Hope he's all right. It looks like he left some stuff here. I see a bunch of prints. Petey's prints are everywhere still. They don't look super fresh. I don't think he's been here in a few days. Pretty sure I was the only one in this morning because I could feel all the spider webs as I walked the trail. So I don't think anyone's been here yet today.
No
So
secrets.
we'll get set up, get going. So I've done, how many is that? One battery in the back, which is about 2 full pans, 2 good sized full pans. And here's what I got. There's a lot of it in there that you can't see, but off to a good start. Lots of finds. I'm changing it up. I'm just gonna pan all this stuff. I want as much of this black sand. There's so much super powdery gold in here. And I was gonna run a little drop riffle, just this little easy sluice. And I thought maybe that would help catch some of this really fine black sand. And it does, but I could pan it a lot faster than that thing. And I think I'll even retain more doing it like that. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Well, I'm gonna stop for lunch. They're getting pretty consistent gold, nothing spectacular. I got one little, I call it picker, maybe a poker. It's been a good day. I haven't really had that like bang wow factor pan yet, but I'm waiting for it. I think it's gonna come. So I put my funky sunglasses on. I found these. They wouldn't be my style choice, but I found them and they're really expensive. There's some, I don't know, Maui Jims, I think, but they're polarized and the lenses look amazing. They make the water just look really cool. And I see something over here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's something blue over there. I'll try to figure out what that is. Don't know what it is. Maybe when I get home I'll look at the camera. Oh, it's looking good. Starting to see a nice ring of gold. There's a lot more in there too that fell down in there. But I'm going to take it home super raw. Process it with the blue bowl. Heading backwards. You gotta be careful down at that spot though, Adam. You've seen those signs, man. Someone's watching you. Got the surveillance signs going on down there. All right, that's all the videos, man. I'm glad you guys stuck through and watched those videos. This probably won't be this long normally because it'll only be one trip, and we're gonna speed this up. This is all learning curve, and like I said, I'm hoping to do this once a week. So, and maybe we could even have special guests, you know, come and shoot the breeze. I got a lot of ideas for this. Different equipment. I mean, sky's the limit. So I'm going to be working on some stuff. So stay tuned. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Looks like this thing's almost done already. Hey, we don't take no mining guff from nobody. Adam earned that spot, man. That's your spot, Adam. Put in so much work there, man. That sucks if that's the case. And there's someone harassing you on that. This is looking good. Right on, Oregon Gold Hunter. It is starting to look good, and I have a lot of cons still. I don't think that I'm gonna have to speed it up here because this is going on for a while. But hey, I ain't got nothing going on. This is my last day of vacation. I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I'm gonna stick it out. You guys could take off and come back or whatever. Not come back. Just I'm glad that everybody that did come by did come by. I appreciate it. Looks ready to be snuffered up right there. Eric, is this Eric? Is this my buddy Eric? Is that your username, man? And the Eric that went in the first video with me? All I know you as is Eric from T-Net, man. Okay. Never mind then. Like I said, there was a buddy of mine. He's in one of the videos that I go prospecting with. He's Eric. And he was in the first video that I shared with you guys. And I thought that he might be watching, so I wasn't sure if that was him or not, but it's not, so thanks for clarifying that. Are you just... See, now, this thing, I'm watching, I'm reading a screen that has lag here. Because I'm reading you guys a little bit after. It's like quite a bit of lag, so... what's up, Eric? Eric's a good dude. We get some good gold. Eric, the reason why Eric's chiming in about Adam's spot is it just so happens that Eric has a spot nearby, not related to the signs or any of that stuff. For sure, because Eric's a good dude. He wouldn't do that. But yeah, that spot is known to produce pretty good. And it's not the same spot. We clarified that, but it's got to be nearby. Getting there little by little. I don't know if that'll even show up as anything. It's still dirty in there, but it's mostly gold. Let me mess with the music. Sorry about that, Lynn Ream. Hopefully that's a little bit better. You see what my voice, yeah, it should be good. Should be coming in pretty clear. Hopefully everybody else is hearing me all right. But yeah, I just lowered some stuff down, so maybe that is a little bit better for you guys. Definitely, if it's not working, let me know. Yeah, Central Valley, there's definitely faster ways to do it. It's more for show. It's just more to kind of like have something to look at while everybody kind of hangs out and chats and talks gold. You know, that's kind of what I'm going to get at with this. Kind of have some entertainment while you guys get your gold fix on kind of stuff. So I have some ideas, like I'm saying. We're going to try a few different things here. I have a big tub we could do some panning in. We could do all kinds of stuff. This is the first of many, so you know, we're gonna try to mix it up. All right, so this is ready for some new material. Later. Take care, Adam, man, if you're still here. If not, man, do your thing. I'll be tuning in. Everybody tune in to Adam's channel when he gets his video out. I know he's got to go to work on that. Take care, buddy. Flash in your pan. What is up, my man? Somebody told me that I'm taking a cue from you. I think Adam said something. I've seen some of your videos, man. You do some good work. I'm gonna bring this thing up here. This is 50. I don't have 70, I have 100. So I have 30, 50, and 100 mesh. So this is the minus 50. I'm gonna cut it back. It's starting to gain speed. Central Valley, right on. That's what I'm going for here, man. I'm trying to keep the music vibe. We got the sounds of the water. Not only do I have the sounds of this blue bowl, which is relaxing in itself, but I also have some streams running. I got all kinds of stuff going on, man. I'm gonna have even more. I'm gonna take it up a notch each time, hopefully. Look at that gold. It's almost all gold now. Jan, right on for stopping by, man. Glad you can make it to this one. Could see the new platform. Flash in your pan. That's awesome. Heck yeah, I haven't used my blue bowl in so long. I've owned this thing for like 4 years, and I always panned all my cons and used a magnet and just did it like that. And you know, I thought I'd break it out and try something like this. See what would happen. And it's relaxing. It's awesome. I'm actually trying to talk. I'm in talks with a couple other different people too, of using some other equipment. So I got, like I said, a few ideas. We're going to be doing a few different things here. Adam just left, Jan. He just left. He didn't announce anything, didn't say anything about the trip. I assume everything that he had previously said is still the case. There's still a little bit of black sand, and I'm going to just take it up really fast and bring it down, get that last little bit out of there. All right. Oh yeah, that looks good. Get that swept up here. A nice little pile for you guys. I'm liking this. Liking what I see. I mean, I still have a lot of cons left, and this is a lot of gold. This is why I panned, and Adam had the right idea. I was using a trap sluice. Fluid bed trap, bazooka. There's lots of different manufacturers, but I have a bazooka 36 inch, and I was using that, and I noticed when I did a clean out compared to Adam, who was using a I don't think it's a drop riffle, but just your old school with corrugated steel, and he was just collecting tons of black sand with that, and I was like, that's the way to go with this, because all the gold's really fine and it's in that black sand, and he was getting like 4 or 5 times the black sand that I was. So that's why I opted to pan this last trip, and because I didn't have that kind of sluice with me, or I brought a little easy sluice, but I got it set up and it just didn't do what I thought it was going to do, and so I just panned it, and I'm glad I did, because I retained all this super fine gold. Flash in your pan, man. Adam just took off. I think you just missed him. He was in here right before you joined. He had to take off and do his whole channel. I'm sure he's got some footage from today, or he's got to do his whole YouTube thing. So he just took off. All right, let's get some more. I mean, This is all, I still have this much material. And I mean, I'm using this spoon. So imagine like I'm scraping, all the good gold's got to be at the bottom. Let's get a good healthy scoop going here. I'll tell you what though, that money spent on those classifiers that we did earlier, that is well worth it, especially for the blue bowl. Yeah, Flash, you'll have to get a hold of Adam before the weekend. He's doing that giveaway on Thursday. Everybody, I'm sure, is aware of that kids giveaway. And he's got that going on, and then he's got the big dig this weekend. So you got to get a hold of him before that, because I think he's going home either Sunday or Monday, he said in one of his last videos. Now you're starting to sound like, what is it? Kevin in Colorado, Eric. Every time I think about classification, I think of him for some reason. And he's right. I mean, it's true, man. If you have the time and you can get it down and spend that time and do it, it actually does work wonders. In this situation, especially, you could see the separation. It just pulls that black sand away, and all the gold just sticks. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. I need to work on getting rid of the glare. That's another thing from this light. I wonder how it would look. Oh, horrible. Yeah, I'll have to leave the light. Very true, Flash. Very true. It's funny, Eric could actually chime in on that. He has a gold cube, and I want to do, what's one of the videos I'm going to do. I'm actually talking, I probably shouldn't say, but I'm trying to talk to Mike about getting a gold cube and doing some stuff with it, and possibly even running these tailings on a video. We'll see what happens. I mean, I've reached out to him, so if he says no, he says no, but maybe we could work something else out somewhere else. I don't know, but I have some ideas of a few different things. Looking good. Oh yeah. It's hard because I'm watching over here. I am gonna totally make this work a lot better too. That's another project. But I'm watching over here on my computer, and it looks a lot better. But then I watch over here on this screen down here is a tablet, and it's the stream like you guys are seeing it, and it's not as clear. You can't see the gold like you can in this one. This is a really good camera. Both of these cameras are pretty decent. It's just the drawback of live streaming, I guess, is the quality. I've never had any experience Central Valley that I know of, because I'm sure I probably have some of in my black sands of platinum. I know they talk a lot of it in like different platinum based things, palladium, stuff like that, in the black sands. But I do have, I do keep it all, and I've actually gotten before. I've got what I think is a platinum nugget. That I got on the Middle Fork American, and I've done a bunch of tests and everything points that way. I mean, like, I haven't like taken it to some laboratory or anything like that, but I've done it reacts with hydrogen peroxide, which it will do. Only that and silver should do that, and it weighs too much to be silver. The size is just, it weighs more than a piece of gold. I have a picker of a piece of gold that's like almost the exact same size, and it weighs more than it. So everything points at platinum. It looks like it. It's just this little nugget. If I had it with me, I'd show it to you guys really quick. But I haven't had any known experience with platinum dust. Building up a good little bit in there. I don't think you guys could see really. But starting to build up. Is it almost like a whitish, like a very light gray sand that you're talking about, and it's super heavy with your gold? It's almost like a white. It almost looks like crushed quartz. Kind of. Is that what you're referring to, that you're thinking that is platinum? Oh yeah, get some of that good stuff in there. Yeah, you might have some type of. I've heard stories. There's a journal thread of a guy on the forums who, the only story that I've heard associated with the platinum, like you were talking about. But yeah, sometimes people do run into it, and it is like that. It's like, it doesn't make sense because it's with the black sands and the gold, and it's nothing like they've seen. And sometimes, in a lot of cases, in this case with the story of this guy, there was actually a lot of this this silver sand, and they took it in and it turned out to be platinum. So you might have platinum depending on where you're at. If you're getting gold and black sand and this stuff especially, you probably might have something. Silver, if it was silver's a lot lighter. So silver wouldn't be the same. And then lead is going to tarnish and not be brilliant. So yeah, you might have something. I have gotten sometimes some type of a pyrite that when you crush it up looks like kind of what you're describing, but it's very sharp, and it's like it's not as fine as sand. I mean, I guess it could be, but the majority of it wasn't, and you could kind of tell it was more of like a some type of a pyrite. I actually have to go to work too, I got to get up early, Flash, tomorrow. I've been on vacation since, this is a week and a half I've been on vacation. It has been awesome. I've got to do a lot, these gold trips, work on this stuff. It was an awesome time that I had, but it all ends tomorrow. So I feel your pain. I gotta do that stuff too. It's gonna be extra hard since I was just out in the field tomorrow or yesterday. You know, it's always the third day, or the second or third day usually is when you feel it the most after a hard day's work. See you later, Flash. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Give me a call sometime. Later, man. Again, thanks to everybody who's stopping by. If you've been here from the beginning, wow, you're freaking awesome. Thank you. If not, if you're just stopping by and say what's up, please hit that like button. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We're going to be doing this a lot more. I have lots of ideas, like I've been saying over and over again. Yeah, we're going to hopefully have a lot of cool content for you guys coming up pretty quick here. Right on, disc golf, fricka string something. Can't pronounce your name, man, but I appreciate it. From Caraboose County, is that? Pretty cool, man. Hello. Got me off guard. I'm paying attention to the live chat. I need to look at the gold here. It's getting down to nothing. That's looking good. Don't use a brush. Don't you do it. Time for some more material. This stuff actually got classified really good. I'm not ending up with any crud that's building up. That's the wrong size, which is really good. Oh yeah, this is going to be the better stuff. I'm thinking this is all the stuff from the bottom. You know what that means. I'm going to empty this whole thing in here. Switch my hands up here. The trick of is don't get any in the hole in the middle. Where was that glass? Here we go. Oh, look at all that gold. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Oh, itchy face. I don't know if you guys could see this. I'm running out of water. Oh, wait. Where's all this water? Right here. Duh. Alright, enough of that. Let's get it out of there. All right. I don't think any of the gold is sticking to this brush. This is like a pretty good, it's a pretty decent brush. I remember when I bought it, it was like an expensive one. I've had it for a long time. It's super fine. It doesn't seem like anything's sticking to it. So I don't think so. Super Walt. Central Valley. All the places. Tungsten. I actually have some what I think is tungsten. My claim above it, there is a known tungsten deposit that I've seen on maps. So I think I might be familiar with what you're talking about. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. Ron, that's a good idea, but you know what's funny is we actually have a wheelbarrow down at Paradise. We found it down there, and we have a wheelbarrow, and it floats. It's like a boat. It's watertight, and it does float, and you could actually put quite a bit of stuff in it. We put wood in it. We use it a lot to get wood and bring it across a river, and when the water's low enough, it becomes an awesome tool for us. The wheelbarrow is key. It's crazy that we have a wheelbarrow as far out in the middle of nowhere as it is too. Back's gonna be killing me in the morning from all this bending over to look at the tablet. I thought I had all this figured out with the different things, but I need to have something for the tablet, it looks like, so that I could read what you guys are saying to me. change up this background noise a little bit. All right. Still a little bit of stuff I need to get rid of, I think. What's up, Top Cat? Glad you stopped by, man. Been following my blue bowls. I appreciate it. You're the man. Always awesome when people want to come in and check out the blue bowl. Oh, it looks good. Pile it up here. So that was the end of the 50 mesh. This is all 50 mesh gold. And, you know, I'm not going and sucking it all up individually, like by, you know, breaking it down, which I kind of wish I did. I could always do that later with these, you know, these are kind of like finishing classifiers, so could always play with it. Oh, let me sweep it over so you guys can see it better. Nice little bit of gold. Same old thing, Top Cat, different day. Gotta get that gold, man. Stuck in my mind. Got to get it out of the ground and make videos for you. You got some sweet ideas, Ron. Yeah, Adam was just on. You missed him, Tomcat. He was here. This is going to be the new format. So I'm going to try to do these recap videos and these cleanups, and we're going to have fun with this. And if you go back, I don't know if you just joined, but if it starts from the very beginning, I have video clips of our trip that we took together, the trip with Adam. There's a trip with Eric. I think he might still be in here. He was in here joining us earlier. Eric was in there. And then there's also a clip of the gold that we're processing today, that trip. There was clips of that too. So there was a lot happened. We're kind of tailing off now. So it looks like what I have left is the negative 50, or is this the negative 100? Now this is the negative 100. It's super powdery. This will be fun to watch, I think. Oh, I shouldn't be pouring. I should be pouring it in here in case of floaties, which I do see. Rookie mistake right there. I don't think we lost much, if any. That's right, Joe. Joe's keeping track. Someone's got to do it, man. Oh, it looks good. I could see gold in there already when I'm doing this. There you go. Minus 100. And somehow I can see some big stuff in there. That's not good. It's not going to help this whole process. Ooh, and there's so many pieces of gold that are floating. All right, I got it all. Oh, I got water in the gold, in the contest gold. Oh well, it'll dry. Back to this. Let's get a nice scoop of this. Oh, that looks so good. A little bit more. You're talking to the creators, man. I don't know what you mean by that one, but this is got a little mite. It looked like some kind of a bug or mite or something running around in the blue bowl. Huh. Well, I think. Oh, do you mean other creators? As in, I get what you're saying now. I think. Do you have a channel, Joe? Am I a subscriber to your channel? I'll have to check. I see so many different channels all the time. Blue bowls are cool, but it's not like it's not like you're gonna get it and all of a sudden get a lot of gold. That's kind of what I thought. Like I said, this thing sat in the closet for 4 years since I bought it until now, and I'm just now. There's a couple of times where I could have used it, but I used to have this little panning station set up in a spot in my garage, just a little tub, and I got pretty good at panning it down using a magnet and stuff. So I'm kind of just breaking this out to demonstrate. And the blue bowl is cool once you learn how to use it. You get it set up right and have the right. You got to have a nice valve on it to adjust the flow, and you got to watch the water line and watch the material, because you'll suck gold down there. I guarantee you that there's gold in these tailings. It's not a for sure separator. It will suck gold down, but if you use it right, it can work really well. Here we go, we're getting down there. funny. I could see it's just littered. It's like snow. I mean, I'm sure you guys can't see this, which is sad because it's such fine gold, but it's just littered in there. Maybe it'll pile up enough around this inner ring that you guys will get a glimpse of it. I've never used a Miller table, Johnny. I'd like to try. I want to one day figure out how to make a shaker table. I was looking, and I'm surprised no one's figured out yet how to make like a mini one that doesn't cost thousands of dollars, because you just need a certain, it's just like anything else. You just need the movement and the right amounts of slant and water flow. Once you just miniaturize it, that's what I would like to look into one day, is having a little shaker table to do this, because that would be sweet. But I haven't messed with the Miller table, no. Very similar. Maybe that's why they got so mad when I was talking about the paintbrush when I was there at Pioneer Mining, because you use a paintbrush for the Miller table. So maybe he was thinking, you got your stuff mixed up there, son. Go Gold Cube. If you're gonna go Gold Cube over Blue Bowl, you go Gold Cube. That's for sure. Gold Cube is an amazing piece of equipment. Alright. Now, there's still quite a bit of black sand in this, but when you get so low in mesh and size, it's really hard to get this. You're kind of riding the edge to get the black sand out of the last little bit of this fine gold. I'd rather retain a little bit of it in this process than lose more gold in the tailings. So I think we'll sweep this up and at least maybe look at it. Maybe we could take it down a little more. Yeah, it's still very dirty. See if I could kind of brush it around in here and disperse it and bring her back up. Super Walt, if you don't have a really good gold pan and are good with that, I've found more gold with a gold pan than I found with any little bit of anything. A gold pan, a crevicing tool, and a plastic cup that's cut up. That's all you need, man. That'll get you the gold right there. All this stuff is just finishing. This is like once you have the gold, then you get to play with all this stuff. Gold Cube you can bring out in the field and run. They have some attachments too. They have a trommel. They have like a grizzly style attachment, and that'll do good out in the field. It's kind of a really versatile. You can't really run this out in the field, or I wouldn't, at least. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. It fits the price range for, if the Gold Cube is a big jump, but if you're gonna get gold, if you're gonna get serious about it, and you find some spots and you're like, oh wow, I'm getting gold. Okay, now what? The Gold Cube is gonna be a good thing to have. A lot of guys that know me, that know what I'm after out in the field, I go after big gold, so I don't normally have a lot of fine gold, hence why this has been not used in the last 4 years. A lot of the spots that I have produce, pickers or bigger, or if I get fines, it's not very much. So I just haven't had the chance to use these things as much as I'd like to, but I don't forget where I was going with that, but yeah, I mean, if you really want to get gold, you got to get good at finding spots to dig gold that have gold and gold panning. That's where you're going to get gold. Detector, if you want to go out detectoring, you can. After like 4 or 5 years of hunting really hard and learning the curve and stuff, you'll get gold one day. You might get lucky and get it fast, but I haven't had that luck, and a lot of people haven't. Doesn't mean you can't have it. It just means that detectoring is an art form. Thanks for stopping by, Sean. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate the comments. Take care, and I hope I catch you on the next one, man. So, there's the gold. It's hard to sweep up it so fine. Pretty sure my camera will pick that up. Stop making waves. And you guys, if you're just tuning in, again, please hit that like button for me. If this is something that you find interesting, please, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe and share. If you got a buddy that's into gold prospecting, hey man, check this out. This is something new I seen. Just get the word out there. It'd be great. I appreciate it. So I'm glad that you tuned in if you did, and we're getting some good gold, and we're starting to wrap up and get to the tail end of this finally, but we still have a little bit of material to run. So you're up in Sonoma County and you're getting gold. I'm familiar with that area. Are you over there kind of near, is it the McAuliffe? It starts with the M, I think. There's a big mine out there by Knoxville and Lake Berryessa in that region. Or are you somewhere else, Johnny? Yeah, Top Cat, I'm going to be working, man. Really unfortunate that I have to work. But I'm going to miss Adam's trip at the Yuba, if that's what you're referring to. That's some good advice, Joe. Some really good advice. Never thought of that, but it definitely makes sense. All right, ready for more material. Let's see what it looks like. Still a lot of black sand, but that's a little pile. It's getting there. Yeah, I want to get to the next gold show. I usually went to the one that's out there in Fresno, I think, or the last one I went to, no, was Stockton. Last time they had one out here in Stockton was when I went. Oh no, they had one also in instead of Pomona, it was out in the fairgrounds in Vallejo. That was the last time I went. That's why I had to go buy all this stuff, because usually I get all this snuffer bottle and stuff. I wear snuffer bottles out, like literally wear them out. They crack and they break. So I have to rebuy some of this stuff. I wanted to get a new one of these dishes. This one got some mercury on it, and aluminum and mercury do not mix, and there's proof. Just a tiny bit too, the tiniest bit. You should have seen it. This thing was growing this huge thing off of it. It's not good. That's a good amount. That's funny, Johnny. I was just in Cloverdale this weekend. Me and the family drove through there and had lunch up there, the barbecue joint on the hill, headed towards the coast. We went and stayed up at Russian Gulch. Up there near Fort Bragg and Mendocino. So we went right through Cloverdale. So we were right in your area this weekend and over the holiday. So there's gold up in those hills. That's kind of interesting, because I was driving through there and kind of, people that think gold, they think gold, and I was wondering that. So is there some spot up in those hills that you have that you get gold? Oh, this is looking good. I wish YouTube did like 4K streaming. What I want to do, and I'm going to work on it, is get a camera somehow built into the Blue Bowl so you could see what's going on underwater. That would be pretty neat. Might have to talk to somebody with a 3D printer on something like that. That's pretty cool, Johnny. That's a really neat area up there. I've always liked it. I used to go up to there every year with my mother's side of the family. We used to go to Dimmock's State Park that's closed now. And it's so frustrating to know that they closed that place down. And whatever that river is, I used to fish the heck out of it as a kid and catch little trout. And that's right off of the highway there. So... never know. Maybe I've been to your spot or something before. I was wondering, like, I have some music. This music is all music that I use in my videos, and it's license free. Like, you don't have to worry about it on YouTube. But I was like wondering what the laws are regarding live streaming and listening to music, because I have the ability to pipe in music, and it'd be nice to be able to change it up a little bit more than I already am. See, I'm getting different musics playing at once. 2 songs playing at once. Dan the man came to hang out for a little bit. What is up, Dan? Glad you made it, bud. I see Johnny Sandoval's got some retracted comments there, man. He's like, oh no, I can't say that. Oh no, I don't want to give away the spot. It's all good, man. I don't want to know your spot. I just think it's cool that I was literally just through there, just a couple days ago, man, and thinking about that. All good, just having a good time cleaning some cons on a Wednesday night. And it's a Wednesday to most people, but it's going to be my Monday tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. Good way to close it out, though. Some gold. Floating wheelbarrow. Yep. Normal wheelbarrows will float. Trust me, I've tried it. You put enough stuff in them, they'll sink, but they'll hold quite a bit of stuff, or at least the one that I was using did. I was almost tempted to bring some stuff up when I was up at Russian Gulch State Park. That's the thing, though. It's a state park, and you like cough funny, and they get mad at you up there. So I didn't bring it, but there's some pockets of black sand on the beach I noticed. It would have been cool to maybe bring the sluice out there. There's a little stream going into the water. Play around with some fine gold. Okay. Last little bit here. You guys that have been sticking it out, we're almost there. So Johnny, is it like you said, no pickers? Is it mostly? Oh, almost knocked over the microphone. Is it almost all like the same size, smaller gold? Not quite flour, maybe, but who knows? Maybe it is flour. Joe, cracking me up here, man. I know. I'm like, I'm tired. My legs are tired. I'm gonna give in here. It's just like you guys are watching it, and I'm standing here. I need a big, comfy chair to be sitting in and doing all this stuff like a gamer. Oh, here we go. Almost done though. Didn't even know Keen made a green bowl, Dan. That's pretty cool. Oh, that looks good. The last little bit looks so much better than the rest of it. It's just got a golden tail as it spirals around. Yeah, Dan, it's pretty good. I'm going to show it to you guys here in a bit. Uh-oh. Getting distracted over here, about to lose all my gold. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look at it, guys. It's a pretty sight there. That's the last little bit. That's some sub 100 mesh. Grand finale. Pretty cool. You know, Adam's spot, man. This is micro. I mean, this is what would you call it? Flour gold, yeah, but it's just like so fine. It's ridiculous. Some big old little, some big somethings in there. Oh yeah, looking good. All right. So now, oh, I have the bigger stuff in this guy over here. We haven't even looked at that yet. Let me flush this. Take a big dump and flush the toilet here. Oh. So, hey, guess what? Now that we're done with the blue bowl, because, yeah, done with the blue bowl, I get to turn it off and you don't have to hear it humming. I don't have to hear it humming either. And I probably sound a lot better now. Hopefully. So, in order to do this bigger gold, what am I going to do here? Oh, okay. some of this water here. Old Cons bottle coming in handy again. Well, I need some water to pan. Where's that cup? Ah, Red Lobster cup. Fill up this pan. One more should do it. Okay. Pink pan. Shout out to the Lode for that. See it. See the gold. Bigger gold. This is about the biggest gold that I've seen come out of stock. It's picking up enough food or not, Right on, drywall. Be cool, man. I don't know if Adam's ever coming back through Arizona or not, but that would be a surefire way to meet up with him. Okay, so now that we have all this gold, it's time to look at it. And for that, I want my oh man. I want my black pan because I know this stuff's still dirty and it's going to look like crap in another pan. So, well, tell you what, I'll dump this bear with me, guys. like the way it looks in a black pan. Pink's not very flattering at all, so we're gonna go with the black pan. Bear with me, my microphone situation. Now you can hear me. Yeah, Joe, my wife was giving me crap too. She's like, "You're still out there doing that? Like, you're just cleaning up gold. It never takes that long." I'm like, "Yeah, but doing a lot of talking. There's a lot more going on here. We're having fun. We're playing with it more than anything." Moving so we don't get any floaties in there. Oh, yeah. Likes to float. It's so fine. Good stuff. I don't know. It's not as much as I thought. Probably under a gram. We'll find out though. I'll let it dry. You know what? I was thinking about maybe drying it up and weighing it in front of you guys, and maybe on some other ones we will do that. But right now, man, I gotta go get some food. This took a long time. Lesson learned. I'm glad that you guys stuck by and made it all the way to the end and got to see this gold with me. Pretty cool that this gold literally came out of the ground yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm really glad with the amount of gold I got. It's probably right around a gram, maybe under. Looks good though. Again, thanks for stopping by, and I'm going to keep this up for a little bit, and you guys could talk if you want to talk or what, and I'm going to kind of try to wrap it up here though. Oh, don't forget about the giveaway. Check out my other videos. Remember the contest. We're doing the contest / giveaway. Put in your guess for this amount of gold in this pan right here. It's in the video. If you watch the other video, it'll have all the details, and you could win something really cool. Some gold and some silver. A couple different specimen pieces, a couple pickers, crystalline, all kinds of cool things going on. Yeah, I wasn't really good in the shot there, but yeah. You could win these. It's 2 different pickers, a slug of silver, and a piece of golden quartz.